Are you looking for a simple, quick, and easy way to see if your students understand a concept? Maybe you need to survey your class to see which of the questions they did for homework challenged them the most. How about a tool to spark conversations about research topics and possible sources? You could purchase a set of classroom clickers and software for hundreds of dollars. Or you could use an online polling tool like Poll Everywhere. Poll Everywhere is a simple online tool for doing all of the above and then some. All you need in your classroom is a computer with an internet connection and a projector to view your poll results in real time on a screen or smartboard. The Poll Everywhere solution is ideal for a BYOD, a bring your own device classroom, or a one-to-one environment. Your students can respond to your query using whatever device they own. That includes smartphones, tablets, laptops, and even dumb phones with text messaging. You can also use any device or computer that has an internet browser installed. You don't have a one-to-one environment, but your school has a class set of devices or computers that you can sign out? It will work great in your classroom too. Let's take a look at just how easy it is to get started with Poll Everywhere. You don't even need an account. The home page of their website has a big red button that says Create Your First Poll. I've already logged into my free account, so I'll click on the My Polls link. Once inside your space, the Create a Poll button can be found on the upper left corner of the page. Clicking the button brings up a question window asking for your input. For this example, I will use their suggested question. You can choose to have the answers be open-ended and displayed in any one of 4 different ways. I will select the multiple choice option to give people a specific choice. Once you've got your question answers and display options squared away, you can click on the Create button and you're off to the races. Once your poll is created, here's what gets projected to your audience. We see the question and a series of numbers beside each possible response. We also see how people can respond to the poll by texting one of the 4 codes to a number or by going to the website address pollev.com/frosty. Until you push the poll to the website, here's what someone will see in a browser on their computer. And here's what you see at the same site on an iPhone or an iPad. Before we push the poll out, I'm going to make one small edit to add to the parameters of my poll. Normally, you would only accept 1 response from each person, but for more of an effect for this demonstration, I'm going to allow up to 5 responses per person. If you like, you can also allow people to respond to your poll using their Twitter account. Checking the Twitter option displays the modality for responding with Twitter. For the purposes of this demo, I will uncheck that option. Once I push the poll to the web address, here's what shows up in the browser. You can see the 4 different response options, as well as how many times you may respond to the poll. The screens look similar on a smartphone or tablet. I will click on the different options to generate some results for our poll. As I click on an option, the history of my responses shows up on the right side of the page, and here's how it looks like on the screen you are projecting. The responses arrive in close to real-time format. These are the responses I just selected from my browser. I'll now send in 5 more responses from both my iPad and my iPhone. The graphic displays the total number of responses on the poll, as well as the bar graph showing how many times each response was selected, both as a whole number and as a percentage of the total number of responses. And that, in a nutshell, is Poll Everywhere. With no account or with a free account, your polls will be limited to 40 responses. One advantage to creating an account is that you can edit, clear, and reuse all of your polls. So go ahead and give it a try in your classroom, but remember that as with any approach to teaching, the system is only as good as the quality of the questions you ask. With the proper phrasing, you can tease out misconceptions and misunderstandings using Poll Everywhere. Happy polling!